Hey kids, it's me. So, Jamie here. I just wanted to touch on a little subject in the spirit of Pride Month. So it's June, so everyone, the LGBT plus community is rioting, they're quaking, having a good old time. And recently, there's been some backlash over an issue that you've probably heard about. So if you haven't, this group centered in Boston, I guess, kind of protested or made a case for the fact that there should be a straight pride parade and that they wanted to have one this summer. And I thought I would just discuss some issues that I have with that you may also relate to. So the first thing I kind of thought of, because when I heard about this, I kind of had a couple different questions. And the first one was, why did they think that this was supposed to happen? So my kind of theory is because, straight people are the majority and heteronormativity is, the main thing that's happening in the world. Straight people they don't control everything, but they're in a controlling place, if you get what I mean. So I feel like since they already have 11 other months and the LGBTQ plus community has this 1 month to feel valid and appreciated, I feel like this group kind of thought they lacked control and that they needed to gain attention back to the straight majority, something like that. So they, thought up, oh hey, let's, fuel the fire and discuss straight pride parade. That could be part of it, but also there could be a part where they legitimately believe that straight people need a pride parade. And this leads me into the next question that came to my mind. Why do straight people need pride? Because here's the thing, straight people, they're the majority. They do not experience oppression based on their sexuality, based on who they love. They don't have to fear hate crimes or death because of who they love. So why do they need pride? Like, they get to have pride 12 months a year, 365 days. So why would they need one? That's pretty much like saying, why don't you have a cemetery for the living and not just the dead? That type of thing. And another thing is that the whole aspect of straight people having pride, one, it's bullshit. And two, it kind of just makes a mockery of the whole LGBTQ plus community and how long it's taken us to get to this point to be able to have pride in ourselves, in our identities. And it's just really annoying. So also, if you do not know, pride was started, or the idea of pride was started by a black trans woman, which is amazing in itself. And the thing that pissed me off most about the straight pride movement, whatever you want to call it, is that them saying that straight people need pride is kind of just like laughing at the struggles and injustices that the LGBTQ plus community has had to go throughout all these years. following like these articles about the straight pride and things I've seen on Twitter, I've also seen many posts throughout Pride Month about, you know, various people being attacked. There was a lesbian couple who got beaten up on a train because they wouldn't kiss when some straight guy asked them to. I read this one situation where this whole group of people in a European country, it may have been Germany, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, I am not sure, but they went to this pride, and, you know, 3 hours after it was over, they were held in the facility by police and authority because there were people outside who were, you know, making death threats and attacking people, so they couldn't go anywhere for 3 hours after Pride. And just the fact that this group thinks that they need a Pride parade, they need to even celebrate being straight, is just so shocking to me, because I really wonder how straight people don't notice the privilege they have, the luxuries they have, looking at all these like horrific acts that have been done and hate crimes during this 1 month where we're supposed to feel okay about ourselves, and then seeing straight people coming out, you know, kind of flaunting their privilege, like, oh, we should have a pride, you know, straight people need to be represented. The thing is, straight people are usually, actually always represented. Like, tell me an instance where straight people aren't represented. Like, media, you know, they have role models, celebrities, politicians, you know, you name it. Like, straight people are everywhere. I was just editing and realized I forgot to film an outro. So those are my thoughts. I mean, if you want to have more of a discussion down in the comments, feel free to. I'd love to hear what other people think about this issue, and if you want me to talk about some more controversial things in the future, let me know.